Hey all, DJ Legion back with you once again. New weekend, new video. I'm going to show you a stack of albums that I picked up for free a few weeks back. And there's a bunch of them. And of course my video storage is limited. So we're just going to start moving through them as quick as I can. I got about 50 or 60 of them here. I'm going to try to shoot it all in one video. So you've got to be quick. But anyway, let's just start going through them. Once again, I'm going to remind you, didn't pay a penny for any of this. Okay. Joan Baez in concert. This is great on Vanguard. And it's in super great condition, as you can see. No ring wear of any kind. Yeah, and this is a Stereo Lab. I know Richard Riley was talking about those that series earlier. Vanguard Records, Stereo Lab, Joan Baez. Joan Baez in concert, part 2. Once again, great condition. No ring wear on this one. Also a Stereo Lab, as you can see right there. Yeah. Very quickly going through these here. Anita Bryant's Greatest Hits on Columbia. This still has the shrink wrap. It's in great condition, obviously. Buffy Sainte-Marie. This is It's My Way. There were 2 copies of this. This is on Vanguard. Great folk music. This is a key folk music album. There were 2 copies. One is stereo, which is this one. And there was a mono copy as well. I grabbed the other one. I grabbed both of those. This is a key folk album. One of the most recognized folk music albums, actually, of the time, of that period. If you look this album up, you'll see that it was highly recognized. She's Indian, Native American, so a lot of her themes are pro-Native American, you know, and the oppression that they went through and so on and so forth. Joan Baez 5. There were 3 copies of this. I picked all of them up. I have one in my collection, the better one, and I have 2 extras. But this one still has the shrink wrap on it. It's a Vanguard Stereo Lab recording, as is the other one. So if anybody needs a copy or wants a copy of Joan Baez 5 in excellent condition, I have a couple now to spare. Leon Pibb, he's a great black folk singer. This is Cherries and Plums on Liberty. Don't know the year on all these. All of these need to be cleaned. I'll show you the record here. Liberty. All of these need to be cleaned, especially now that I have a brand new needle on my stereo. All of these are going to have to be cleaned before I'm going to play them. Brewer and Shipley. What's the name of this one? Terio, I don't know. Anyway, this has their big hit, One Toke Over the Line. That was their big hit song, and that's on this album here. This one's a little beat up, but there they are. We'll check it out and see on the Karma Sutra label. That's interesting. I'll check it, clean it up, see how it sounds. It's got some water damage on the jacket, but does have the original sleeve. Rosanne Cash, 7-Year Ache from the 80s. I loved Rosanne Cash's most recent album, The River and the Thread. This is probably more of a pop country that was put out in the 80s. I believe this is on MCA. Let's check. No, it's on Columbia. But whatever, it was free, and I'll check this out, and if I like it, I'll file it next to the other one. Moving quickly, like I said, Ronnie Milsap's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. If you know country and you know the 1980s, you know who Ronnie Milsap is. Has his hits, you know. Stranger in My House, Lost in the 50s, Any Day Now. She Keeps the Home Fires Burning, No Getting Over Me, so on and so forth. A nice copy, pretty great condition. RCA. John Denver, Back Home Again, also on RCA. This is a great copy, has excellent condition, and has a gatefold. I'll show you that. And has the original inner sleeve with the logo, the John Denver logo there. An orange label RCA. Yeah, this is a great find as well. Big fan of John Denver, especially the early stuff. From 70 whatever he started to about 1979. Gordon Lightfoot, Summertime Dream. This album is significant because it has the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald on it. Other than his greatest hits album called Gord's Gold, that did not have wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald because that song was recorded after that greatest hits album. But now with this, I have that song on vinyl. So glad to get there. It's a little worn out. Riley was the previous owner. Thanks a lot, Riley. Way to ruin the value. But whatever. Michael Murphy here. Blue Sky, Night Thunder. This has the big hit Wildfire about the horse and, yeah, that one. Let's see here. It is on Epic. Orange label. So definitely a 70s original. They didn't switch to the blue label until the 80s. Harry Chapin, Greatest Stories Live. Just a live recorded concert of Harry Chapin, which of course has Cats in the Cradle and Taxi on it as well. So, yeah. The big hits. So, there you go. It's a double LP as a gatefold. Jerry Vale, Moonlight Becomes You on Columbia. Still in the shrink wrap. Just another crooner from the, the 1960s. There were lots of them. Years to Remember. This is dramatic radio broadcast, events in history, the Pearl Harbor attack, for example. Winston Churchill is on here. Adolf Hitler is on here. Yeah, Jack Dempsey, Jesse Owens, 1936 Olympics. So basically just key moments in history that were on radio prior to television. And they have assembled a bunch of those on this record. This should be interesting to listen to. Never heard of this guy. I don't know his Neapolitan songs. Something from London, blah, blah, blah. Giuseppe Di Stefano, I guess it is. I don't know. Anyway, it was free. I'm going to check it out. Anything I don't like, I can take back. Dick Powell, Collectibles. Don't know Dick Powell. Probably just another crooner from the 50s or 60s. I'm going to check that out. Tom Jones, Fever Zone. This is in the shrink wrap. Love Tom Jones. This album has the hit Delilah, side 1, track 1. Yeah, big fan of Tom Jones. Love to get the original stuff on the London/Parrot. This has the original sleeve as well, the London sleeve with the Parrot label, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I love to get the original stuff from back in the day. So I'm stoked to get this Tom Jones. With the Delilah. Definitely going to clean that up and keep it. Come on now, let's hurry up. We're wasting time. Come on, fit. Sister Martin Sings. Don't know anything about it, but it's sealed in the shrink wrap. Sister Martin, there she is. From Oakland, California. This is a local pressing. Doesn't have a year on here. But anyway, I'm going to crack it open, play it. If I like it, I'm going to keep it. If not, I'm going to send it away. So just the fact that it was local, that was what the interest was for me. Felix Slatkin, orchestra music. Still has the shrink wrap, instrumentals. I'm going to check it out. Don't know much about it. This is a 12-inch of Steve Winwood's Freedom Overspill, which came off the Higher Love album, I believe. Yeah, because that's the B-side. 12-inch single of Steve Winwood. So, Higher Love, it was a great album. The Best of Vicky Carr, I've already played this. This is good stuff. Has, of course, his big hit, It Must Be Him. And, a bunch For Once in My Life, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, all those songs that all these male and female vocalists were doing from 65 to 75 in that period. So, not sure what label this is on. Does it say? Oh, it's on United Artists. Okay. Yeah, anyway, but I played this already. It's good stuff. Mel Torme, that's all on Encore. Love Mel Torme. This is going to have to be cleaned before I'm going to put it on my... Oh, yeah. It is going to need a cleaning for sure before I'm going to let my brand new needle get a hold of it. But, yeah, I love Mel Torme. In fact, I just bought a Mel Torme. My first Discogs purchase ever on Discogs is a Mel Torme album. I'll make a video about that soon. David Whitfield. He's a tenor vocalist out of the UK. This is his big hit right here, Cara Mia. This is on London. The album's pretty beat up as well. Gonna probably get. His voice is fantastic. I'm gonna probably buy a reissue of this or a better copy of this, and send this one back. But the music on here is excellent. Buffy Sainte-Marie, here she is again. This is Little Wheel, Spin and Spin. This is the stereo version of it. Once again, there was a mono version of this as well. Got them both. There's the other one. There's Buffy Sainte-Marie. This is the mono version of the one I showed you earlier on Vanguard. Yeah. So this is probably the one that I keep, actually. Jim Reeves, According to My Heart, Camden Records, stereo. Japan, It's Sounds and People. This looked interesting. Thought of Brandon Young, actually, when I saw this. This would be something he'd pick up. It's an interesting record. This still had the shrink wrap on it, I think, when I picked it up. I've taken it off. It's on Capitol. Yeah, this looked interesting. Vicky Carr, Vicky. Great condition. Look at that. No ring wear of any kind. Look at that. Beautiful. This is definitely an original as well. Don't know the year, but probably late 60s. Maybe the early 70s, I don't know. On Liberty. Super, super clean. There's the label. Yeah, this is going to be a great one. It's definitely a keeper. So it has the original inner sleeve as well with the ads. Italia Mia Waverly Consort. I'm not sure exactly what this is. Songs and Dances of the Italian Renaissance. Michael Jaffe, director. So anyway, it's unique, whatever it is. I just decided to pick it up. Came with a ton of inserts, booklet, like all kinds of stuff here. See, 17th century Italy. Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. There's another one, the Waverly Concert Program Guide. You know, the inserts actually are what sold this record for me, why I picked it up. Because if it's related to the album, then I'll have a bunch of information and be able to check the music out in detail. Anyway, I don't know. The Four Preps, Down by the Station, original on Capitol. There the guys are. Rock and Hide, Under the Volcano. This is a mid-80s Canadian, you know, like one of those pop new wave bands that came out in the 80s, like the Pet Shop Boys, Crowded House, the Motels, Quarter Flash, whatever. This is the Canadian band that came through in that school. The big hit off of this was called Dirty Water. This is on EMI, great condition. Rock and Hide. Gordon Jenkins, Complete Manhattan Tower. This is a fabulous album. This is fantastic. I screened this on Google Play. This is awesome. Can't wait to clean up the vinyl and get it onto my stereo. Great stuff on this. Ella Fitzgerald at the Opera House. This is a live concert recording on Verve, my favorite label. This album is beat up, as you can see. There's the edge. Yeah. in very bad condition. I'm going to probably buy a nice cleaner copy, a much cleaner copy, and send this one back to the free band at some point. Because it's a great album. It's a great album. I just, now that my stereo's been upgraded, I need to really focus on not damaging my needle, and I need to have good, clean, good condition records to play on it. So I will probably just upgrade to a better copy of this at some point. But love Ella Fitzgerald and love Verve Records. All right, how we doing on time? Where we at? Let's look at it. Oh, look at you, you're getting close. 15 minutes. There we go. Okay, we might have to shut it down pretty quick. How we doing? I'm about half done. Maybe I should kill it. I'll do a few more, and then I'll make a part 2 maybe next week or whenever. Anyway, let's do a couple more. An Evening with Albert Kettle Bay. This is great music as well. I was able to track down a lot of these songs on Google Play and listen to them. Really great stuff. In a Persian Market, in a Chinese Temple, Mystic Land of Egypt, Blue Waters of Hawaii. It's all kind of geographically themed music. Great picture on the cover there. Yeah, but it's really good. I've managed to listen to most of this stuff. Because when I got all this, my stereo wasn't back yet, you see. So I had these albums, but no turntable. So I was tracking down everything on Google Play and listening to it. And this is excellent. Leontine Price. She's doing opera here. Areas from these operas on the bottom. Female, black, African-American opera singer from the 1960s. This is a great stuff. This is actually an upgrade. I had a copy of this, but my cover was beat up. And so this was in the free bin where I found all these albums. Cover's in great shape. But the record had a big scratch on side 2 all the way down. Somebody had even put a post-it note on the record on side 2 and said, you know, deep scratch, side unplayable. But that didn't matter to me because I had a great copy of the album. I just needed a nicer cover. Bam, problem solved. Leontine Price, like I said, opera singer. It's great stuff here. Let's see. Ted Lewis, Me and My Shadow. This is mint sealed, not opened. On Olympic Records. He was the last vaudevillian, really the last of the vaudevillian performers. Like I said, it's sealed, haven't opened it yet. So, looking forward to playing this as well. Yeah, Ted Lewis. We running out of time? I don't know. You've got a bunch. Oh, let's show this one. Pete Seeger, Dangerous Songs. This is a promo copy. You can see because it has this on the bottom. Columbia. So just protest music, folk music by Pete Seeger, who passed away fairly recently. And if you're into that stuff, this is California, the Bay Area, San Francisco, Berkeley / so, you know, you're gonna Joan Baez and Pete Seeger and Buffy Sainte-Marie. You see that stuff everywhere. Lots of used secondhand albums of those types of performers. Let's see here. Let's see. We got another one here. I know I've got a nice... oh, here's one. Dionne Warwick. Promises. Great condition. And this is going back. This is on Scepter Records. An original on Scepter. Yeah. This is going back. Glad to have this. Great condition. Stoked to get this one as well. Let's skip that bit back and let's see about trying to... Robin Williams, Reality, What a Concept. This is in the shrink wrap. So, yeah, it's great stuff. In the shrink wrap on Casablanca Records, believe it or not. That's interesting. Has the original inner sleeve. And there's the logo, Casablanca, Robin Williams. So I guess I'll stop with that. I've got another stack, probably just as many as I just showed you. But I know we're pressed on time and my phone only has so much storage and we're probably pushing 20 minutes or so at this point. So anyway, that'll be it for the first half of these. I might make the next one right away and post, or I might wait a week. Either way. Doing great, rocking and rolling here. What can I say, you know? Everything that I can control, I'm killing it, you know? Bills are paid, dropping weight, just got a raise at work, so on and so forth. Everything that I can control, I'm killing it. Now, if the world out there is all fucked up, well, that's on them. Anyway, until I see you again, you know what to do. Turn up the music, turn down the drama. Have a great week.